What an amazing time to be a recruiter. So in this video, we're going to have a very brief look at how we can frame actions as identities to influence behaviors. So this originally started, where I first found out about this, was a study that was done with nursery school children. And there was two different versions of this experiment. The idea being the people running the nurseries wanted to get the kids to help tidy up at the end of the day. And so in one version, they just asked them. They said, please, like, the room's a mess, let's help tidy up. In another version of this experiment, of playing about with the language, instead of saying, please help tidy up, they said, wouldn't you like to be a helper? And they saw a massive increase in the amount of kids that wanted to help tidy up, because they're taking it from an action of helping to the identity of being a helper, which is a nice thing. It's a positive thing for a 3-year-old to feel that they are. So that's where this started, but actually let's look at this in a more consequential kind of environment. So in the States, they took a similar kind of thing and they wrote to people around the time that they were due to go to the polls and vote. And in one half of the experiment, they wrote to people and they said, please go and vote. In the other half of the experiment, they said to people, please be a voter. They made it an identity. And by taking it from please vote to please be a voter, there was a 15% increase in people going to the polls in that second example. So what we do is we turn verbs into nouns. People engage with actions that align to identities or the type of identity, the type of person that they'd like to be. So I'd invite you to think about how you can use this with your team, with your candidates, with clients, with the people around you. How can you take actions and turn them into identities to influence behavior and make someone more likely to go along with what you want or need them to do? This also works the other way. So if you think about losing is bad, but no one wants to be a loser. So you can, if there's a negative, you can use that and flip it the other way as well. All of this comes from the work of a guy called Jonah Berger. If you're interested in these couple of minutes, then go and check him out. He's absolutely great. But think about, how can you apply this to your world? How can you take actions and turn them into an identity?